Good morning, students. Welcome back to the next class. And we are going to read a very interesting chapter today, that is The Thief's Story. So, you can understand from the title itself, actually, it is a self narrated story of a thief, right? So, we will read this story today. It is very interesting story. Please pay attention to this. Okay. I was still a thief when I met Anil, and thought only uh, and though only 15 at that time, my age was only 15, I was an experienced and fairly successful hand. So the thief is telling that at that time when he met the person Anil, his name was Anil, to whom he met, and he was only of 15 years of age at that time when he met Anil, but he was skilled in his job, that means of thievery. Okay. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. So, to the person when he approached, whose name was Anil, at that time Anil was watching a wrestling match. Okay. He was about 25. What was the age of Anil? He was the age of 25. A tall, lean fellow. So, he was a thin person and a tall person. And he looked easygoing. Easygoing means the person who can be handled very easily. Such persons are called easygoing persons. Kind and simple enough for my purpose. He was very kind also and very simple for his purpose. Whatever purpose that thief had, right? So for that purpose he was apt person, suitable person. Got the point? Okay. I had not had much luck of late. So according to my luck, I did not make any late, right? I was not late. I reached on time, I mean to say, right? And thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. And what was his planning? His planning was, first of all, he will win his confidence. He will take Anil into his confidence, right? So he planned of taking him in his confidence. You look a bit of wrestler yourself, I said. Okay. So what this man said to Anil, that you are watching a wrestling match and you look a wrestler yourself. Okay. And why did he do that? Because he tried to flatter him. Flatter means when you praise anyone, right, to get on your own way, right, to make your own work, and it is called flattery. Okay. So little flattery helps, okay, in making friends. So do you, he replied. So Anil also replied, you also look like a wrestler, which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So this comment, the answer was not suitable to this person because this thief was very thin, right? So he could not have looked like a wrestler. So he was just, his mood was shattered because of that. What is your name? Hari Singh. So now Anil asked thief, what is your name? The thief answered, my name is Hari Singh. I lied. He is telling that I lied. Okay. I lied. I took a new name every month. So this thief, why is lying? He is not telling his real name because every month he took a new name. Okay. Why did he do that? That keep me ahead of the police and my former employers. So every month, or he is not sticking at one place, right? He keeps on changing his employers. He keeps on changing his place. Why? To dodge police, right? To save himself from his previous employers and the police. He keep on changing his name. After this introduction, Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers, right? So after this short conversation, they started talking about the well-oiled body of the wrestlers, right? Who were grunting, lifting, and throwing each other about. So these kind of sounds are made by the wrestlers while they are fighting with each other, right? So they are grunting and lifting and all that. So they were talking about that. I did not have much to say. Anil walked away. So he had not much to say about that because he was not aware of so many wrestling matches, right? He was not, it was not his interest. So Anil walked away from that place. I followed casually. So he followed Anil from behind casually. Hello again, he said. Again he said hello to Anil. I gave him my most appealing smile. So the thief Hari Singh tried to smile in most impressive way. Appealing way means most impressive way. I want to work for you, I said. So lastly, this thief said to Anil, I want to work for you. That means I want to be your employee. So Anil replied that I can't pay you. Okay. Then what he said? He said, I thought that over for a minute, perhaps I had misjudged. I misjudged my man. So he started thinking. Hari Singh started thinking that when Anil answered that he will not be able to pay him, at that time he became answerless, and he started thinking that he might have selected a wrong man for his job. So he asked again, can you feed me? Can you give me at least food? Then in reply to that, Anil asked, can you cook? I can cook, I lied again. The thief again lied that he can cook. He was not aware of cooking. He did not know how to cook. But he said this, yeah, I know how to cook. Okay, if you can cook, then maybe I can feed you. Then Anil said, okay, if you can cook, then I will be able to feed you. Okay. He took me to his room over the Jamuna Sweet shop and told me I could sleep on the balcony. So what he did? He took Anil to the balcony of to the roof of Jamuna Sweet shop where he was living, and he asked him to sleep in the balcony. But the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible because Anil gave it to stray dog and told me to be off. What happened that night when this thief cooked meal? So as he already told that he was lying, that he did not know how to make meal, how to cook meal, right? He was not aware of cooking. So the food that he made was really very bad in taste. Because what happened? Anil gave that food to the stray dog, right? A street dog and a stray dog. Okay, and asked him to just leave that place at once. But I just hung around and smiling in my most appeasing way. But Hari Singh did not leave the place. He keep on moving here and there, right? He keep on moving here and there and smiling in a very impressive way, and he could not help laughing, and that made Anil laugh, right? Later, after some time, he patted me on the head and said, so he gave him a pat on his head and said, never mind, okay, leave the matter. He would teach me to cook. Anil will teach Hari Singh to cook. Okay. He also taught me to write my name and said he would soon teach me to write whole sentences and to add numbers. So he not only started teaching him cooking, but also started teaching him, giving him lessons on writing skills. Okay. And later he told me that told that thief that he will also teach him writing the whole sentences. Okay. And to add numbers also. I was grateful. So he was very grateful. He was doing a favor for him. Anil was doing a favor for him. Right. I knew that once I could write like an educated man, there would be no limit to what I could achieve. So he was tempted upon this offer, that if Anil will teach me everything and I will learn all the things, then one day I will become a successful man. Okay, I can achieve anything. It was quite pleasant working for Anil. So it was a nice job for working for Anil, because Anil was a very cool person. I made the tea in the morning. So what was his job? He used to make tea in the morning, and then would take my time buying the day's supplies. Then he will go out and buy the day necessary items, requisites, usually making a profit of about ₹1 a day. So what he used to do while while buying the commodities for the household, he used to save ₹1 every day. Okay, I think he knew I made a little money this way, but he did not seem to mind. So Anil never minded that he is making money. He was aware of the fact that this person Hari Singh, right, is making money while buying these groceries items and all that, but he never minded to that. Okay, Anil made money by fits and starts. That means Anil was not getting paid regularly, or he was not doing a regular job, a normal job, where he could have got money on a fixed date. No, he was making money by fits and starts. He would borrow 1 week. Sometimes he have had good money in his hand. Sometimes he was empty-handed. So when he was empty-handed, he would borrow at that time and lend the next. And next time when he will have the money, he will spend money lavishly, right? He kept worrying about his next check. So every time he was worrying about his forthcoming check. But as soon as it arrived, he would go out and celebrate. So as I told you, he was a spendthrift kind of person. He always spent lavishly. So whenever he get money, he used to celebrate it outside. It seems he wrote for magazines, right? So what he used to do, he was a writer. He wrote for magazines. A queer way to make a living. It was a very strange way to make a living. That means it was not normal way. Okay. One evening he came home with a small bundle of notes, saying he had just sold a book to a publisher. So one day what happened? Anil came with a bundle of notes, and what he announced after coming, that he had sold a book to a publisher. At night I saw him tuck the money under the mattress. So what he did, where he kept the money? He kept the money under the mattress where he used to sleep. I had been working for Anil for almost a month. Now Hari Singh saying that for about 1 month he has been working for Anil. Apart from cheating on the shopping, he had not done anything in my line of work. So his main job was of thievery was his main job. That he was a thief, right? So he was stealing things here and there. Right? So for 1 month he has not stolen anything. Only he has made only money while buying groceries. So apart from this, he has not done anything in his line of business. Okay. And I had every opportunity for doing so. Now he has got the opportunity to do such kind of thing, because he has seen Anil that he had kept the money under the mattress. Okay. Anil had given me a key to the door, right? And I could come and go as I pleased. So Anil trusted him, okay, and upon his trust, he has given a duplicate key to this person also. So he could have come and gone outside, come inside according to his desire, according to his need, right? He was the most trusting person I had ever met. So Anil was a very trusting person. He trusted people, okay. So he was one of the most trusting people to whom he has met ever in his life. Okay, and that is why it was so difficult to rob him. So person who trusts you, so it is very difficult to rob that person, okay, or cheat that person. It is easy to rob a greedy man. It's very easy to rob a greedy man, to cheat a greedy man, because he can afford to be robbed. Because such type of persons, right, they can afford to be robbed. Okay, afford means over here, and they are liable to be robbed because they don't trust anyone. Okay, so since they don't trust anyone, so there was no chance of breaking the trust. But it is difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he does not even notice he has been robbed. But sometimes it is very difficult to rob a honest man, right, a person who trusts you, and careless person, because sometimes he never noticed that you are going to rob him, and that takes the pleasure out of the work, and that is the thing that takes the pleasure out of this cheating job. Okay, well, it is time I did some real work. I told myself I am out of practice, so this time I really decided to do some work. So I told to myself that I am out of practice, and if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. He tried to make up his mind. Okay, however, he was finding it difficult to cheat this person, to steal from this person, but anyhow he tried to make up his mind. What he thought, that if I will not take this money, I'm already out of practice, and second thing, if I'm not taking this money right now, he will go and waste the money, right? He will celebrate it, he will spend it like anything. So what happened? After that, he does not pay me also, and one more point came to his mind, that he is also not paying him for his job. Okay, Anil was asleep. So at that night, what happened? Anil was in a deep sleep. Okay, a beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. So it was a moonlit night, full moon was there, and the light was falling on the bed and onto the balcony, right? And I sat up on the floor. Now in the next part,